The Overwatch 2 launch has been kind of a bumpy ride, and Brazil gives the okay to the Microsoft Activision acquisition. All that and more, my name's Ethos, and these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free-to-Play Weekly. And coming in at number 5, last week's Super Trick Games survival game show, Deathverse Let It Die, has been available to players on Steam. The game, set 100 years after Let It Die, introduces players to a world changed by natural disaster, one where survival is only for the strongest and death is a form of entertainment. Deathverse Let It Die features a 16-player Battle Royale-style matches. Each player can create their own customizable character and wield weapons that best suit their style. Not only that, but they'll have to fight each other and also survive whatever the game throws at them. The last person standing leaves the arena. Basically, just another Battle Royale. Just put it on this list because I will be covering it coming this week soon for a first look. So if you're interested in this game and seeing if it's worth your time, look out for that video coming very soon on the channel. And coming in at number 4, Smite's next god is a little bit more down to earth than most of the previous gods, and that's due to a brand new demigod, Maui, the hero of Hawaii, and he's coming to the game later this month. Although the trailer wants to be a little bit vague, it just says October 2022, we know that the new god will drop, in fact, on October the 18th. There's no notes available as of yet, but we will be getting some more details on this awesome new reveal very soon. And coming in at number 4, Warner Bros. Has teased the launch of the highly anticipated Stripe character from the Gremlins series in Multiversus on Twitter. They posted a short little video clip with the caption saying next week is going to get a little bit chaotic, depicting evil gremlins laughing and scathing away at the projector screen showing Gizmo in game. And we're also confirming that it looks like this brand new character is going to have a ranged melee hybrid-like moveset. The exact date of when this character will be available is still going to be a little bit of a mystery, although the recent character addition, Rick Sanchez, was added on a Tuesday, so maybe the release will happen next week. But for right now, all we can do is speculate. And coming in at story number 2, Brazil follows Saudi Arabia in the decision to approve Microsoft's acquisition of Activision Blizzard. Despite Sony's recent complaints about the possibility of losing Call of Duty, the CADE, the country's Administrative Council for Economic Defense, said that that claim didn't carry much merit. The absence of Call of Duty in recent years, says CADE's report, did not prevent Steam from occupying a leader position in the ranking of digital stores. Then Switch's success with Activision Blizzard games was minimal, furthering the narrative of Sony's woes falling on deaf ears. CAD does at least recognize the possibility that Sony could be harmed by losing COD. However, they do say that their mission is not to defend specific competitors, but to the protection of competition as a means of promoting the well-being of the Brazilian consumer. With Saudi Arabia and now Brazil giving the go-ahead, this is now one small step for Microsoft's acquisition to move forward. Still, Sony still does seem to be taking the deal seriously, as they themselves have recently addressed a push and focus on more live service games that will hopefully help them stay relevant in the growing multiplayer market. And coming at number 1, your biggest story of the week, the sequel to Blizzard's prominent hero shooter franchise, Overwatch 2, has had quite the terrible launch. As of Tuesday, it suffered DDoS attacks, faced scrutiny by other players over its SMS requirements, and queue issues, along with additional other issues like merging accounts from the previous title. In the wake of all this damage, the devs did post to the Overwatch 2 launch status update on their forums to address their approach of how to resolve all these problems, the problems that they fixed, and the way they're moving forward with additional issues. First off on that block, if you had an issue with the way that Blizzard required a phone number in order for you to play Overwatch 2, Blizzard decided to put it halfway on the chopping block sometime on October the 7th, which makes any Overwatch player with a connected Battle.net account since June 9th of 2021 will not need to provide a phone number in order to play. New accounts, however, will need the SMS protection requirements. On top of that, there's a bulk of in-game problems such as login queues, server crashes, and stability issues. Blizzard stated that the player queue numbers are jumping around because 2 are available through Battle.net and the game itself concurrently. They've made it to where players will be entering one queue before entering the game, but as the servers crash, it will take a while as Blizzard slowly adds nodes to ease the pressure on the player database. Moreover, the devs are throttling queues in order to protect the database and improve the player experience across multiple fronts. The player onboarding experience for Overwatch 2 has been also dicey, with main issues being that players are reporting that they've been missing items or data after their account merged from Overwatch 1 into Overwatch 2, which includes things like heroes not appearing unlocked when they should already have them unlocked, to skins not being there, and even pre-order items not appearing in their account as well. Now, Blizzard responds to this as being 2 possibilities, and that's first, players have not completed their account merge entirely due to a bug with the launch build, and 2, the client side of the sequel is having some trouble transferring and populating data. Blizzard will roll out a fix for these issues, the former receiving an update earlier that will help console players progress through the account merging, the latter sometime next week. Though in the case of locked heroes and items for existing Overwatch players, you're going to have to open a support ticket. Regardless of all these initiatives, it looks like fans are really having a field day with Overwatch within the forums and social media, from people hating the battle pass to the toxicity to Overwatch freezing and plenty more. In light of these downsides, Blizzard aims to patch in fixes for these bugs related to the account problems and the first-time user experience, and hopefully database updates that will address the queues and the crashes, hopefully this week. So hopefully things will go back to normal and Overwatch will become stable again. And that moves us to the question of the week. With Overwatch 2 now fully launched and with its plethora of issues, let me know in the comment section below, how was your experience trying to play Overwatch 2? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And these are your top 5 stories for this week's Free to Play Weekly. Don't forget to check out MMOBomb.com for giveaways and the latest news. My name's Ethos, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out, everyone.